So, the first day in New York City. My flight was great. Turns out I like flying, which I threw up a little bit and I may have peed just a little bit. But otherwise it was a lot of fun. I had a good time. The people I sat to next to me were nice. When we got into New York, I had to sit on the plane for 2 hours on the runway, not being able to move, and I drank a lot of water in Atlanta, so I had a tough time there. On my way from the airport to the hotel, I got to take a majority of my sightseeing pictures because my taxi driver was really cool and he took me everywhere. And some of you may remember the movie Highlander. Well, he took me past where that movie was shot, which I was very happy about that. And he took me right in front of the Empire State Building, and I really appreciated that. And he was just a really neat guy. The thing that I never realized was the size of the cemeteries in this town. The cemeteries are huge. I mean, they're just like stacked on top. The headstones are just stacked on top of each other. I've never seen that before. That was just crazy. Got to the hotel. This is the fanciest hotel I've ever been in, by far, and this is probably not even a 5-star hotel, but this is the fanciest place I've ever stayed. I went out to Times Square, and I saw a woman standing on a street corner just sitting there picking her nose. I mean, thousands of people walking around. She was digging for gold. There was a guy who was selling, and it seemed like on every street corner they were trying to sell tickets to a comedy show somewhere. Well, one guy said, we got tickets to a comedy show. You'll laugh so hard you'll poop your pants. Well, I just stopped and I felt a little bit like Forrest Gump, but I was like, well, I'll be sure not to go to that one then. I just saw thousands upon thousands of people tonight, and I had one lady. I got a piece of cheesecake at a place called Lindy's, and the lady made fun of my accent, and you know, I was just about to do the same with her. And what else? I went to the Carnegie Deli, which I didn't realize it, but the Carnegie Deli is now run by the Yakuza. There were Asian people everywhere in that restaurant. I thought it was a Jewish establishment actually, but apparently not. I went there and I bought a sandwich called the Woody Allen, and it was $17, and I thought, no way. But you know, I'm splurging. I'm in New York City, so I spent $17 for a sandwich. But they brought the sandwich out, and it was this big. It was huge. It was gigantic. And so I got that, and then I bought the piece of cheesecake at another place, and the piece of cheesecake was like that big. So yes, I did spend a little extra money on the food, but I've got lunch for tomorrow and I've got breakfast for in the morning, so that just took care of 4 dinners right there. So I'm looking straight up right now at a skyscraper, which is really neat. I am going to church tomorrow. I actually walked around and found the church. It's only about a block away from here. It's Times Square Church. I hope I get to shake hands with Brother David Wilkerson, which, you know, he would be really neat to meet. But as of right now, New York has not beat me yet. And the only thing I bought so far is a really neat hat. But one thing I did learn, that I do enjoy flying. I do enjoy it. But the really big airplanes, that's just against God and nature. because those things, whenever you're taking off and landing, they sound like they're coming apart. And again, just like last time, and Amber will be able to testify to this, I did squeal like a little girl, and then I started praying out loud. But you know, you're gonna have that anyway. I'm going to try to do this every night to kind of give you how my day is going, and then I'll post it the very next day. So along with the other videos, because I think there's one when we took off from Little Rock and I turned the camera around on myself and went which, you know, that was kind of putting on, but still. Anyway, I will see you guys when I get back.